Hello, everyone, and thank you again for another episode of Meet the Staff here at Pegasus Technologies. Today we have Brian with us. Brian, how you doing today?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. This is probably the highlight of my month. So welcome to the best day of the
Let's
week.
let's hope it
So
improves from here.
yeah, well, that's going to be up to you. All right. It's
All right,
definitely
we'll
going to
work on
improve
that.
for me. I don't know so much about you looking at some of these questions. So,
Oh my
Brian, you've been
God.
here for yeah, you've been here for 3 months with us. You're heavily involved in the project side of the business. Why don't you take a minute to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I've had lots of experience in IT. Started out just doing working for a software company called Bentley Systems, where dug into like a 3D rendering, their 3D rendering package. So did QA testing on that. That kind of translated into a job with architectural firm. So I started doing 3D renderings for an architectural firm. And because I came from a background that had IT in it, I
Yeah,
became the de facto IT guy.
that's right. You're the
So
expert.
yes, exactly. So all the architects could work on their architecture, and I could worry about the network. But it worked out really well, and I was there for like 10 years or so, and really brought them up from really meager beginnings into kind of built out their network into something that was kind of they could be proud of. That was back in the small business server days of Microsoft.
Yep,
So
yep.
um, that was kind of cool, that making that transition to some more of a like cloud based environment even way back when.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, and then I
Cool.
that migrated after kind of the banking collapse. Kind of migrated into just doing consulting, IT consulting, and mainly heavily in the biotech world, which was kind of like a up and coming kind of industry in Great Valley, this area in general. So, and then
Good.
I landed in your lap.
That's it. Excellent. Well, we're super happy to have you here and looking for some great relationship together and helping challenge you and you challenge us. So we'll keep this thing moving. All
Awesome.
right. So now we get to the reason everybody's tuning in here, and these are the questions. So I have 10 questions that have been submitted by your peers here at Pegasus Technologies that I'm to ask you live on camera. So you can't hold me accountable for any of these. This is not my fault.
All right. Am
So
I allowed to like retrace some steps maybe and find out
Nah, we're gonna keep it
who?
moving. Nope,
Shit.
you get one shot.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
saying I'm saying as far as like who might have submitted but any particular
Oh,
question.
hey, you know what you guys do after this is up to you. You might want to take some people out
Because
back, so to
I've
say.
I've seen some of the previous ones, and
Yeah,
there's some
yeah,
interesting questions, man. Wow.
yeah. There are. So if you're ready, we're gonna dive right in.
Let's hit it.
All right. Which fictional character do you think would make a great employee here at Pegasus Technologies? Oh,
Fictional character. Um, would have to be like a superhero, someone with some like foresight,
there
and
you go.
control over just about everything. I'm thinking like,
Like Homelander,
yeah, well, without the attitude, I guess,
right?
with that giant baggage that comes with that. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
it was an Avenger. Oh, what was his name? The red guy. Um,
I don't know.
anyway, yeah, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. A
but
superhero. We're
someone like
we're
that,
gonna go
yeah,
with the superhero.
a superhero for sure. Get to
Excellent.
handle all the issues that pop up.
That's right. Well, that's not far off from all of us here. I think we are all superheroes, and hopefully our clients do too. That's a little
Oh,
bit of a. There you go.
that's a nice transition.
There you go. All right. What is your favorite band and why?
Um, see, I grew up in the '80s, and band that really kind of changed kind of music I listened to. I listened to a lot of like classic stuff, classic rock stuff. So Led Zeppelin, of course, stands out there. They could just listen to that album after album.
Okay.
But I really liked U2 when they first came
Yeah.
out. They had a
Yeah.
couple of really good tunes, and their
Yeah.
story was great. And I kind of really kind of drifted into that got me into kind of that '80s kind of tunes. But I probably say U2, and they've been around forever too. I
Oh,
still have to
sure.
see them. Just had friends that saw them at the Sphere,
Oh,
and said
that's cool.
their residency there was just
Yeah, I saw
awesome.
I
So
saw Joshua Tree twice. It was a great show. So,
okay,
all
yeah,
right. Yeah, good. I like it. It's good. You
Okay.
too. It's because it was actually at the time some pretty revolutionary changing way we listen to music, period. And they've
Yeah,
continued to challenge us through their career. So
absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
What's the most unusual job you've ever had before this one?
Oh, um, one, a friend, well, let's see. A friend got me a job and it was just right out of high school and it was working, well, it was like during high school, it was working in a factory outside of Harrisburg that did, they made like the soft ice cream, but it was like the milk kind of product of that.
Uh,
So I was there
uh,
filling these bags up with this milky kind of substance, standing in shin deep milk. It was,
nice.
I lasted, I didn't last very long there,
Nice.
but
Nice.
I mean, literally the whole day. I mean, it
Yeah.
was pretty, and it's just, kind of assembly line stuff. So that was, probably, well, I'm gonna say interesting, but probably one of the more challenging ones for sure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, I'll have to say, speaking of Homelanders, that might not be the ideal job for him.
oh yeah, good. Wow, that's a good
Uh,
reference too. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at this. All
yeah.
right. Next one.
Awesome.
What's the most unusual talent or hobby you have that most people wouldn't expect?
Ooh,
These are good.
unusual talent. Well, as a kid growing up in the '80s, it was really big in skateboarding. So I used to skateboard everywhere.
All right.
So one of the things that my older sister always talks about when we get together is that I once took a skateboard and jumped an MG. So
Ah,
the car,
yeah, yeah,
and that
yeah.
was kind of like one of those things they did that you could see like
Yeah,
kids in
yeah.
California do.
So
But
the
I
car,
used to,
it goes underneath of it and you go over and
yes,
land?
yeah, you
Nice.
come flying up, you jump straight up, and your momentum takes you over the car, and then you hopefully land on the skateboard. And I did, I think
Right.
maybe once out of
Yeah.
100 tries.
Nice.
That, and I can do it. I can do it. I can still. I think I don't know. I haven't tried, but do a handstand on a skateboard and ride it.
Okay, now that's coming to the all company dinner party. So we're gonna bring a skateboard. We're definitely bringing
I
one.
could do it. Like I said, I won't. It's not necessarily the duration. It's just actually
Right.
getting up there.
Right.
It's yeah.
We're not
I'm
we're
not. It's
not
not riding
19
for very
anymore,
long.
Brian. We're not 19
I
anymore.
know.
Just
Oh,
throwing it out
believe
there.
me.
All
Believe
right.
me. I know that.
Keep it moving on here. So what's a food you absolutely refuse to eat no matter how it's prepared?
Oh, um, and my wife, it's one of her favorite foods, but scrapple. I
Oh,
mean,
what?
I know.
That's blasphemy.
I know, especially in this area.
What?
But scrapple, I just can't come
Oh,
get myself to eat
oh,
scrapple.
it's
And
so good.
even if it's crispy or if it's just half done scrapple is yeah, it's off the list.
No, man, a little bit of ketchup and some maple syrup
Maple
makes it go.
syrup, yeah, my wife
Yeah,
always has it with maple
yeah,
syrup and
yeah.
swears by it, but
Nice,
I always
nice. All
yeah.
right, good. We got another one here. What's the most embarrassing fashion trend you ever used to rock?
Oh God. Uh well, again, back in the '80s, you'd had that like flock of seagulls hairstyle, and believe it or not, I
Yeah.
actually had hair.
Wait
But
a minute. Now we need to see
uh,
pictures. I don't believe it.
yeah, it was kind of like an attempt at the flock of seagulls. It was just like maybe a couple of pigeons or something. I don't know. It was like a half attempt at a flock of seagulls look.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
then of course the '80s had like all the parachute stuff,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Parachute
parachute
pants. I
pants
had
and
those. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So that was
Cool.
probably
That was
yeah.
good.
Hey, but
That
everyone was doing it, right?
Oh
Everyone
yeah,
did that.
I mean,
That was
I had that tail down about
oh
here.
yes, yep, oh yeah.
All right. Next one is if you could have dinner with three people, famous people, I assume, or anybody, living or
Ah,
dead, who would they be?
oh, good question. Um, let's see. That's a tough one. Um, I'm thinking like historically, maybe Abraham Lincoln. I mean, you all automatically gravitate toward these big names.
Yeah, sure.
Um, yeah, let's say Abraham Lincoln, and then someone in science like Albert Einstein,
Hmm.
and someone in sports, maybe Red Auerbach.
Oh, yeah,
You
it's a
know,
nice table. Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah, it'd be an
It,
interesting conversation.
it
I'd
certainly
I'd
would
be
be.
the fly on the wall for sure.
Right,
But
right. Just turn them loose.
yeah, exactly,
Right.
exactly.
All right, got a couple more left here. So if you
Okay.
were a if you were a kitchen
Oh,
appliance,
oh
which
God.
one would you be and why?
Oh, a kitchen appliance.
Right.
Probably. Let's see. What probably a blender. You know,
Okay.
you
Okay.
just throw a bunch of shit in there and
Mix
hit
it up.
mix and just see what comes out. Yeah,
Right. All right. Good.
that's
Good.
me.
I like it. I like it. I'm thinking I'm a dishwasher because I feel like I'm just always kind of taking everybody's mess and making it all shiny
Yep.
again. All right. Do
Can I
you have it?
swear?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I
Go ahead.
swear? I
That's all
must
right.
have.
We're past that. Let's not bring it back
Oh,
up. Nobody will know.
sorry about that.
We beep. All right. It was a little
A
late, but we
foul
got
mouth
it.
blender. How's
Right.
that?
That's it. Foul mouth blender. All right. Next one is, do you have any unusual phobias or
Ooh.
fears that you'd be willing to share?
Um, the only thing I'm really like I don't mind snakes at all, but spiders for some reason I just can't deal with spiders. And I grew up in Arizona, and my mom tells a story about me bringing home a black widow in a
Nice.
mason jar, and I have
Nice.
no idea how I got it or anything
Right.
else. But yeah, but and then
Right.
I thought I looked up what a black widow was. I'm like, okay, maybe I
Yeah.
should be afraid of
Right.
them.
Right. That's not a good one.
But yeah,
You're-
that's kind of a fear, and
Good.
I'm good with like heights and stuff. So
All right.
yeah,
All
probably
right.
just the spiders. Yeah,
Excellent.
that
Well,
does it.
you're giving me lots of ammo to mess with you, so I appreciate
I
it.
know.
All right. The last one.
Okay. Oh no.
All right. What is one thing your wife does that drives you crazy?
Oh, how much time do we have? No, no, that's don't.
Right.
Oh, she's gonna find this. I'm in
Yeah,
trouble.
now you're in trouble, man.
I'm in trouble.
I'll just bleep this whole one out.
Oh yeah. Is there a post? Can we do some editing? She's,
This one's
one thing she
nasty.
does. Yeah, yeah. It's really annoying. Um, oh, she's very like I'm gonna say this isn't so bad, but she's meticulous. Like if I get a glass of iced tea or something, I'll put it down on the counter and like, okay, I'm not gonna wash that. I'm gonna come back to it and refill it at some point. And then
Right.
by the time literally I could like turn around and it's gone. It's just like boom in the dishwasher with
Nice.
shuffled
Nice.
back.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
That's
so
good.
yeah,
No,
that's
no,
about it.
we're gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
make you
yeah,
go
I don't
any
want
further. That's it.
good,
That's the
good.
worst thing she does. You know what?
Yes,
We're gonna stay
yeah.
with that. So, hey,
Yes, that's it.
Brian.
That's
Well,
it. That's
that's
the
good. That's
worst.
it. That's it. Everything else is perfect. All
Exactly.
right. Well, this has been a really good one, Brian. Greatly appreciate your spirit here and being a good sport about it. And for $20, I can tell you who asked that last question.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, I saw, like I said, I saw some of them. Like, oh my God, like, thinking
yeah,
like how you would answer.
yeah, yeah. There's
It's some
tough ones.
interesting ones. Yeah, but now it's
Excellent.
my turn, right? Now it's my turn
Hmm.
to develop some questions.
You got it. All right,
All right,
buddy. Well,
cool.
thanks so much. Welcome to Pegasus, and like I said, look forward to a long relationship with you.
Awesome to be here.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
everyone.